My grandfather, William Herod Thompson, or Pap as I call him, was born to Nathan and Oda Thompson on August 16, 1928, in the backwoods of Gallatin, Tennessee. When asked what his biggest personal influence on his life was, Pap responded quickly by saying his father. Pap said that his father saved his life when he was only 3 years old. There was a creek that ran next to their Tennessee farm where he and his siblings would often go swimming. One day, Pap found himself drowning in the rushing creek water. Immediately, his father jumped into the creek and pulled him to safety. Pap described his father as the most brilliant man in mathematics. He said that Nathan was the kindest man he has ever known. He had the unique ability to make people want to be a better person through his loving words and kind actions. Pap said he made him feel like the greatest thing on this earth. At age 5, Pap recalled laying on the ground staring up at the stars with his father. He said this was the first moment he felt truly blessed to be alive. According to Pap, his father was the closest thing to perfect, and he really made him want to be a better man. When he said this, I realized that he could have easily been describing himself. I came to understand where my grandfather attained his own ability to make me feel like the single most beautiful and important person on this planet. On a more national level, my grandfather said that joining the Marine Corps on October 4th, 1948, changed his life significantly. He said this was the place he became a man. Pap and a few of his buddies willingly signed up to join the military. It was at this point in my conversation with my grandfather when I was under the impression that he might break down in tears. During training, one of his good friends was sent to fight in Korea. His friend was killed in action. Fortunately, Pap was sent to a base in Santa Monica, California. Pap said his love for California began as soon as he arrived there. Growing up in a farming community, Pap said he had never seen anything more beautiful than California. After serving in the military for 4 great years, my grandfather made his permanent home in California. While in California, he met my late grandmother, Lillian Ball. They had 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. After almost 60 admirable years of marriage, my grandmother went to live with the Lord. I learned what it means to love someone wholeheartedly from my precious grandparents. They were devout members of the Church of Christ and instilled a love for the Lord in each of our hearts. Every summer, my family has traveled to California to visit with my grandparents. My grandparents would spend several hours each night singing church hymnals in the living room. When my grandmother passed away, the entire family gathered in the same living room and sang some of their favorite hymnals. I have been and continue to be blessed by my grandfather, William Herod Thompson.
Love, you may lay a virgin where the rust is decaying, and they will mourn. But I'd rather lay mine in the city above. Heaven now is in view. 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 I'm a child of a king. I'm a child of a king. And a millionaire too. And a millionaire too. Clouds have rifted above. And the light has come. And the light has come through. Praise the wonderful dove. Praise the wonderful dove. Heaven now is in view. Heaven now is in view.